пусти! Давай, вперед пошел!
Ukrainian troops destroy Russian assault group in Donetsk. 50 Russians reportedly died in the failed attempt to restore momentum to Russian assaults in southern Donetsk. It took months of bloody fighting, but in December, Russian forces occupied the ruins of Kurakhove, a fortress town anchoring Ukrainian positions on the southern edge of Donetsk Oblast in eastern Ukraine. Battered and exhausted and desperately low on armored vehicles, the Russian field armies couldn't extend their control more than a few more miles to the west. 4 months later, they finally mustered the reserves for a fresh push. We expect Russian offensive actions to expand further in the south in the coming months, the founder of the Ukrainian Intelligence Analysis Group warned on Thursday. In fact, those actions kicked off days earlier. On Tuesday, a large Russian force attacked at several points simultaneously north of Kurakhove and south of Srebrenica. Within 2 hours, 4 combined groups set off from different directions and at different times to the area of the settlement of Bohdanivka. Infantry on buggies and motorcycles, armored vehicles, infantry fighting vehicles and tanks. The Ukrainian Kortitsia Operational Strategic Group reported each Russian group had its own mission. The group added, the probable plan of the operation was to break through or destroy the Ukrainian defense and capture the settlements of Bohdanivka, Troitsky, and Kurakhove. But the Ukrainian line in the area is held by the powerful 72nd Mechanized Brigade and a clutch of Marine units, as well as the usual drone teams. Surveillance drones saw the Russians coming. First-person view attack drones swarmed them. The resulting carnage was shocking, even by the terrible standards of Russia's 38th month wider war on Ukraine. Drones immobilized vehicles and then chased down the surviving passengers and crew as they bailed out. So many drones attacked at the same time that the explosion of one drone triggered the warhead of another flying nearby. Russians lost limbs and bled out. None of the 4 Russian assault groups even reached Ukrainian positions. Surveilling the aftermath, Ukrainian drones counted 2 destroyed tanks, 2 destroyed armored personnel carriers, 4 wrecked all-terrain vehicles, 4 immobilized motorcycles, and 50 dead Russians. The situation for Ukrainian troops remains complicated, and the overall balance favors Russia owing to the latter's greater reserves of manpower. That said, despite recent Russian efforts to portray Ukraine's position as dire, they have so far failed to capitalize operationally or strategically inside of Ukraine. Under intense pressure from a sweeping Russian offensive, Ukrainian forces in the Kurakhove salient face significant risks as they work tirelessly to stabilize the situation across multiple attack vectors. With fortified defense positions, targeted counter-assaults, and the deployment of advanced equipment, Ukrainian troops strive to hold their ground and avert a Russian breakthrough that could jeopardize operational level control. In the northern part of the salient, the primary attack direction targets Kurakhove, where Russian forces aim to establish a foothold and begin the battle for the town. Positioned at Ostrivske and Maskimilivka, Russian troops are limited to advancing along a single, heavily fortified and mined route to Kurakhove tightly guarded by Ukrainian forces. Despite continuous mechanized assaults, Ukrainian defenders have prepared formidable defensive positions within Kurakhove. South of the main northern vector, the second offensive axis originates from Kurakhove and Bohdanivka. This area remains relatively stable, underscored by a recent Ukrainian advance southwest of Bohdanivka. Russian forces largely avoid the heavily mined zones here, focusing instead on concentrated efforts to infiltrate through aligned settlements where resistance may be lighter. Ukrainian forces are not alone in deploying advanced equipment. Recent geolocated images reveal that Russian forces have moved one of their remaining BMP-T Terminator units to the area. Known for its high fire intensity, this rare armored fighting vehicle is designed to lead assaults alongside tanks, using its automatic cannons to suppress infantry. The presence of the Terminator in this region signals Russia's high-priority intent to push forward along the line of settlements. This time, paratroopers from the 79th Separate Air Assault Brigade successfully destroyed the Terminator using Mavic 3 drones equipped with grenade payloads. First, they immobilized the vehicle by targeting its engine and transmission compartment, effectively bypassing its anti-drone grid defenses. The 79th Brigade later confirmed the complete destruction of the rear BMP-T.
Давай, армата! Держать!